Hello everyone, my name is Himanshu Bharadwaj. I'm a Monstack developer in the youth project TYP. Today I'm going to guide you how to create a COVID-19 app using React.js. To create the COVID-19 app using React.js, you need to create some components. So the first component will be the navbar component having the text COVID-19 app. The second component will be the component in which there will be a search bar and a search button. The third component will be the component in which we will store the result fetched from the API. And the fourth component will be the bottom bar in which there will be a text that is thanks. To create the React project, you need to open the Windows PowerShell. After opening the Windows PowerShell, you need to type the command that is npx create React app and the app name that will be COVID-19 app. Wait for a while, the project will be initiated soon. So now the project is created. Let's open this project using VS Code or any other IDE that you are having right now. So this is basically the project that we created using the npx create React app command. So now I will teach you how to run a React app. So for that you need to open the terminal. To run this React app, just type the command npm start. So this is how your project will look like after running for the first time. So now we need to create the components we discussed earlier. Now we need to create the navbar component having the tags COVID-19 app. To create the navbar component in this React project, I have created a folder that is shared folder under src folder. Inside that shared folder, I have created two files that are navbar.jsx and navbar.css. So let's jump onto navbar.jsx and import React from React. Now import navbar.css. After importing the navbar.css, you need to create a functional component here. The name of the function component will be the navbar. Inside the navbar component, we need to return the JSX. Before returning the JSX, it is always a good practice to export your component. So let's write some JSX here. So I'm gonna create a div here having id navbar. Inside this div, I'm gonna create another div having id equals to logo. Inside this div, I'm gonna write a text that will be COVID-19 app. So basically the navbar component is created. Now we have to work on the navbar.css for some CSS that will be used in navbar.jsx. So this is basically the CSS for navbar.jsx. So let's jump onto app.js and import the navbar component here. To import the navbar component in app.js, just write import navbar from and then the path. So now the navbar component is imported. So we need to write this navbar component inside the div class name app. So just write it here. Now let's jump onto the browser and just check that navbar component has been created or not. So you can see here is the navbar component. So after creating the navbar component, as already discussed in the plan, we need to create another component in which there will be a search bar and a search button. So let's jump onto the VS Code. To create the component in which there will be a search bar and a search button, I have created a folder under src folder that's name is components, and inside that components folder I have created two files that are form.jsx and form.css. So let's jump onto form.jsx and import React from React. Now import form.css. Now we need to create a class component. We need to create a class component here because we have to manage the states. The name of the class component will be the form. Now create a constructor having the parameter props. Now use super keyword here. Now create render and inside that return some JSX. So before returning the JSX, let's export this component also. So let's write some JSX inside the return. So let's create a div having id submit form. Inside this div, let's create a form. Now let's create a text area. So the form component is ready. Now we need to work on its CSS. So let's jump onto form.css and write some CSS for form.jsx. So this is basically the CSS for form.jsx. So let's jump onto app.js and import this component also. So I have imported the form component here. So let's write the form component inside the div class name app also. So now save it and jump onto the browser to check whether it is created or not. So the form component is here. So after creating the form component, we need to create a component also in which we will store our result. So that will be the result component. To create the result component, I have created two files under components folder that are result.jsx and result.css. So let's jump onto result.jsx and import React from React. Now import result.css. Now we need to create a functional component having name result and accepting props as the parameters. Let's return some JSX here. Before returning the JSX, let's export this component. So now let's write some JSX inside the return. So let's create a div having id equals to result. Now create another div that will be having the id equals to let's say total cases. Inside this div let's just write some random number. Now let's create another div having id equals to total deaths. Now also write some random number here. So the result.jsx or this result component is created. Now we need to write some CSS for this result.jsx. So let's jump onto result.css and write some CSS for result.jsx. So this is basically the CSS for result.jsx. So let's jump onto app.js and include this component here also. So now I'm gonna import the result component here. So after importing the result component, let's write it here. Now save it. So there is some error. Let me check this. So the error was basically in the result.jsx. I just imported it here in a wrong way. So this is the correct way to import React from React. So now let's jump onto browser and check whether this component is working here or not. So there are the components. You can see the total cases and the total deaths. So now let's create another component that will be the bottom bar component having the text thanks. So to create the bottom bar component, I have created two files under shared folder that are bottom.jsx and bottom.css. So let's jump onto bottom.jsx and import React from React. Let's import bottom.css also. Now create a functional component having the name bottom. Now return some JSX here. So before returning the JSX, let's export this component also. So let's write some JSX inside its return. So I'm gonna create a div having id equals to bottom. So inside this div I'm gonna create another div having id equals to bottom text. Now write a text here that will be thanks. So we need to jump onto bottom.css to write some CSS for bottom.jsx. So let's jump onto bottom.css and write some CSS for bottom.jsx here. So this is basically the CSS for bottom.jsx. So let's jump onto app.js and import this component here. So now I have imported this bottom component here. So let's write this bottom component here, bottom. So let's save it and jump onto browser to see that bottom component is working here or not. So the bottom component is here. So this is how your COVID-19 app will look like. To make it more beautiful, you can work on the CSS. And now it is non-functional. To make it functional, we need to fetch the API and then store its data in the result component. For that, we will work in the next video. And till then, you can like, share and subscribe, and you can reach out to us by following the link in the description. Thank you for watching us.